Hello, my name is Barry and you're very welcome to the newly renovated Blanchardstown Library. We're delighted to be able to welcome members of the public back inside. Over the past few months, we've been transforming your library into a modern community hub with lots of new technology and facilities. So let's take a look inside. Follow me inside, Ellie. And you'll see that the first thing you see when you come in here is we've got these screens, and these let you know what's going on with the library. You can find out opening hours, and we've these 3 new screens when you come inside, and all the latest news about what's going on in Fingal County Council, what's going on in the library are on these, and there's more inside, so let's have a look. So this is your first shot of your new library, and if you come around here, Ellie, we have this screen here, and again you'll find plenty of information on what's going on in the library and in the council here, and you have another one behind the desk just over here. So if you want to come back to me, Ellie, if you want information about what's going on in the library, events, activities, make sure to keep an eye on these. So next we're going to go over and have a look at the book collection with Ciara. And of course, at the heart of the library is our book collection. Ciara is a senior library assistant here and looks after our book clubs. Hi Ciara.
Hi Barry, how are you? Good.
So, you run the book clubs, is that right?
I do. We have 3 book clubs here in Blanchardstown Library. They meet once a month in the library and we select the books for them from a book club collection. And there's some fantastic titles there. We also run an online book club that started during COVID and that is still running today. And we haven't met each other. We met each other once in person.
And can we find information about that?
You can find information on that.
Okay.
And if you're looking to set up your own book club, let us know how we can assist you.
Okay, so again, go to the fingal.ie website, go to libraries and find information about that. And what can you tell us about our wonderful book collection here?
The collection is fantastic. We have, as you can see, running along the wall here and behind me, these are all adult fiction books. We have a brilliant collection of young adult books as well. They would be for 12 to 15-year-olds generally. We also have books on talking book and large print for anybody who would need to access a talking book or large print.
And how do you actually go about borrowing a book? Say you've already joined up, you have your card, what do we do next?
Come into the library, check out your books at the RFID machines. They're very easy to use. You can borrow, return, check your account using them. And you can also print out a receipt so you'll remember what you've taken out. You get your books for 3 weeks and you can take 12 items at a time.
Excellent. And if you get stuck, of course, ask any of us. We'll help you out at the desk. And Ciara is also our resident Gaeilgeoir. And please excuse my very poor Gaeilge here, but an bhfuil leabhar Gaeilge sa leabharlam.
So réimse mór leabhar Gaeilge ar fáil anseo, ní gá a ceiste chuir ar aine agus is féidir linn an cnúsach a haspóint chuit.
Like me and love comics and graphic novels, you're going to love what we have next. Mark McCluskey here is our resident graphic novels expert and also the coolest member of staff. Would you agree with that, Mark?
I don't know if I'd agree entirely with the second part, but I'll take the graphic novels expert, definitely.
Excellent. Well, what can you tell us about our graphic novels collection?
Well, this is the adult graphic novel section here. We have one for kids and one for young adults as well. And this is one thing that always impressed me about Blanchardstown Library, even before I worked here, I would come across the city just to check out this section because it's one of the most extensive that we have. And it's not only what we have physically here, the online stuff that we have available, it's literally thousands of titles, and they're so easily accessible.
And who's your favourite superhero? Can I tell by your mask, or is there someone else?
There's subtle clues there. Subtle clues.
So it's definitely Batman. No.
That's I would have a Marvel t-shirt and a DC mask because I cross all boundaries.
Excellent. And you're also our resident gaming expert as well. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about this? And we have a great collection of games here.
We've got hundreds of games in stock here in Blanchardstown for Nintendo Switch, for Xbox, for PlayStation. And again, check the online catalogue because that catalogue extends to even further than that.
And these can be just borrowed like any other item, is that right?
Like any other item, you get it for 3 weeks.
That's fantastic. And we have kind of more old school games as well going on in the library, don't we?
We do. We've got, if you like playing in the imagination rather than the video game realm, we got Dungeons and Dragons happening here. We've been doing that online during lockdown, but it's coming back to in person. We're getting lots of new rule books in. It's going to have our own Dungeons and Dragons section here in Blanchardstown.
Excellent. So keep an eye on the fingal.ie website with the library section. We'll also be putting information about that up on the screens that I showed you earlier. So thanks for that, Mark.
No bother.
Blanchardstown Library also has a fantastic range of stock for some of our younger readers, and I'm going to speak now to Jennifer, who is our junior librarian. Hi Jennifer.
Hi.
Are you happy that the library's reopening again?
Absolutely delighted.
It's nice. It's been a long time, isn't it?
So nice.
And it's been particularly hard, I think, for some of our younger library users to be kind of stuck at home. And
it's great just to get them back in and show them the variety of stuff that we have available to them.
And speaking of that, what do we actually have for them here in the junior section?
Well, we've something from basically birth until young adulthood. So that would be your babies. So you would have picture books. We have a variety of them in our kinder boxes here. Then we have some of our early readers and our junior fiction.
Oh, I see Famous Five and that. I used to read them.
Yeah.
That's showing my age a little bit.
I know, they're really, really good. And then as well as that, we also have then our non-fiction books. So we have a reference, like if you're learning about dinosaurs or Egypt in school. And then we have our young adult stuff as well, so for our teens and things like that.
And there's something over here that I'm interested in. Can we just go over and have a look?
Yes.
This is our sensory pod. Can you tell us about this?
So the sensory pod is just for anybody, a child that can come in and wants to relax and needs a bit of quiet time. So they're more than welcome to come in and bring their books in and have a read in a nice peaceful environment.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Thank you for that. Blanchardstown Library is also a fantastic place to come if you want to study or do some project work. And I'm here with my colleague Michelle, who's going to tell us all about this. Hi Michelle.
Hi Barry.
So what can you tell us about our study areas?
This is our newly renovated study area. There's loads of desks that you can feel free to come in and use for your projects and study.
Okay.
There's also computers available that you can use for projects.
Okay, and to book those you just need your card number and a PIN code.
And your PIN code, that's it. That's all you need.
And I see these pods behind us. Can you tell me about these?
Yeah, these are new and
Let's have a look.
they can be used for smaller projects or for group meetings. These are also available to book, or they can be used if they're free.
If they're free. And not only that, we have other rooms that can be booked as well. Say for example, language groups or craft groups or any community groups can book these, can't they?
Yep, they can indeed. If you just get in contact with us, there's a larger lecture room downstairs which is available, and then two smaller meeting rooms as well.
Fantastic.
Which can be booked.
And if you want to book any of them, I'll provide the email address below this video for booking those. But you can also ask any member of staff when you're in. We also have an IT skills room, isn't that right?
We do indeed, yeah. So that can be used for computer classes and community groups as well. So that's available to book also.
So the library's a great place to come and continue your lifelong learning. So thanks a million for that, Michelle.
No problem.
Blanchardstown Library also has facilities for small business owners, sole traders, and people who are looking to find employment or perhaps change employment. And all that happens at our Work Matters Centre. I'm here with my colleague Anne Tierney, who's in charge of Work Matters. Can you tell us what exactly is the centre for?
Sure, definitely. As you said, somebody who's looking for a new job, maybe somebody who's trying to change a career, or maybe has a small business idea. So we have lots of online resources and physical books on those topics for people.
Excellent. And people can use the facilities here too, isn't that right?
Absolutely. Free internet access, PC access, and access to printing.
And you mentioned some of the online facilities. I mean, for example, here we have VisionNet. What's that exactly?
That is, you can find information about Irish companies on VisionNet. So information like company directors, their
Okay.
assets, profits, losses, etc.
And again, that's free using
It's
your
free
library
using
card.
your library
We also
card.
have Mintel, that's market
Yeah,
research,
that's
is that
market
right?
research. So again, if you're looking to start a small business and you're looking for some market research in the area, you can hop onto Mintel free of charge also.
Excellent. And finally, we have business.ie. We also can access that with
Yeah.
our library card.
Business.ie is the largest business database with over 130,000 records of companies. So yeah, again, free to use.
And we also run events, don't we? Business
We
themed
do.
events.
We run business themed events. So, for example, we've had an online business event for people who were thinking of starting a small business. That was our most recent event. We hope to get back to in-person events very soon.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that, Anne.
Thank you, Barney.
Okay, we're going to move on now, actually. We'll keep going. And this time we're going to a section that I'm very familiar with. This is the Europe Direct Information Centre. And this is where I do a lot of my work. So follow me, Ellie. We'll talk to Siobhan Walsh, who is the manager of the centre. Hi, Siobhan.
Hi, Barry.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Are you happy that the library's opened again?
Absolutely.
Excellent. So, as I said, Siobhan is the manager of the Europe Direct Centre, and I actually work very closely with Siobhan on this, so it's something I'm familiar with and enjoy. So, first of all, what is Europe Direct?
Well, we're a local contact point between you, the citizen, Barry, and the institutions of the European Union. So we'll help you or anybody else find answers to the questions that they might have about the EU.
What type of questions might people ask?
So it could be a query about a residency, about a visa, about some European law that people might think has been infringed upon by the Irish
Could
government.
that be like consumer affairs?
It could be consumer affairs. It could be down to something like a query about a refund for a flight.
Okay. And how do we actually keep the public informed? Again, I should know this because I actually do a lot of this, but I'll let Siobhan explain it anyway.
Well, one way that we keep the public informed is that we have a huge array of leaflets and reports.
And we can see some of these here, of course.
Absolutely. We also run a lot of events to explain and publicise what the EU does for people. And another way that we do that is that we use our social media, so Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, to keep people up to date on what's happening. We also create interviews with people, and we broadcast them both on our own YouTube channel, and we also turn them into podcasts. So there's lots of different ways that people can be informed about what's happening in the EU.
So if you need to find out about the EU, whether it be a project or you have a query, come to us here at Blanchardstown Library.
It's Europe Direct at fingal.ie.
Excellent. Thanks, Siobhan. We've already seen that you can use your library card to borrow everything from books, DVDs, graphic novels and even games. But did you know you can also use your library card to access a huge range of online services? I'm here with my colleague Linda. Hi Linda.
Hello, Barry.
And Linda is our expert on our online services. We just have the web page open there for Fingal Libraries, and it has a big list of services. Just give us a quick rundown of the type of thing we can access.
We have fantastic services. We can get Borrow Books, which is books that you can download for children and adults. And there's also universal classes. You can do courses online.
Fantastic.
They're fantastic. I've did some myself. You can have language learning, transparent language. If you're going on holidays or anything, you want to pick up a bit of the language, it's fantastic to learn a bit of it. And we have research. We have study.
So you can access, for example, like the Times online.
The Times online, there's newspapers,
Brilliant.
there's magazines. There's a new one now called Libby that we have, and it's fantastic. You can get magazines like Hello Magazine or Garden Magazines, Cookery. It's fantastic. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, Libby's definitely one of my favourite apps on it for the magazine. And there's over 3,000 magazines available there.
Yeah.
Now, Linda, as well as the e-services, you're also an expert in something else, aren't you? That's genealogy. So you can come to Blanchardstown Library to research your family history.
It's fantastic. We have Find My Past free for members to come in, and you can use it on these computers.
if they're doing research on their family. It's fantastic, as I said. And we also have Healthy Ireland.
Yeah, you're in charge of that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm one of the coordinators for Healthy Ireland. So we run events during the year, and we also have a lot of health books within the library that you can borrow free. You know, it's like
Absolutely. So, I mean, the library is a place you can look after your mental health, your physical health, your,
Oh, definitely,
you
yeah.
know, so fantastic. Thanks for that, Linda.
no problem.
One of the most exciting additions to Blanchardstown Library is our new makerspace, and we have a maker and creator in residence, Kate, so let's go in and say hello to her. Hi Kate,
Hi, how's it going?
how are you? You're our maker and creator in residence?
Yes.
Could you tell us all, what is a maker and creator in residence?
Well, it's basically a creative program. It's a maker program, and what we're doing is we're, I suppose, putting together a programming design, and we're exploring the kind of equipment that we've got access to.
Okay.
And we're trying to be as creative as possible in putting
And who is
together.
this for? Can anybody use this?
So the space is for everybody. It's a community space. It's based in the library here, but it's open to everybody. And so we're just kind of in the planning stages now. We're learning how to use all the equipment, and the equipment is kind of arriving day by day.
Yeah.
And it is open to everybody. At the moment, we're going to focus on young people, but we'll be moving on to the adult
Okay,
community.
and I can see you're in the process of setting everything up. And what are some of the equipment? What's this over here, for example?
Yeah, so I'll show you. This is a laser cutter. So this just arrived last week. So this is Rona. So Rona's been stuck into
Hi,
the laser
Rona.
cutter. She's been experimenting with different materials. So she might show you a little bit about what she's done.
Yeah, so we're just figuring out different materials. This is an old pair of jeans that I've put in the laser cutter, and we're experimenting with timbers, and you can do engraving and cutting.
I like this one, Kate, in particular. Kate the Great, yeah. Very nice.
It's been a little bit of experimentation,
Yeah,
you know.
that's fantastic.
This is an old book from the library,
Right.
and so we cut in offline and then cut out inside the space to put your mobile phone.
Fantastic.
So it's like a kind of a bed for your mobile phone.
Brilliant. So this is our new makerspace, and I'm sure we're going to be doing lots of exciting things over the next few months. So thanks a million for that, Kate.
Thanks, guys.
So, how do you join the library? Well, it's quite simple. You can join online by going to the Libraries Ireland website, or you can join in person at the library. Just remember to bring some photo ID and proof of address. And now that we've found out about all the fantastic facilities that we have available at the library, you might want to know, how much does it cost? Well,
It's free.
So she's there, Anashka.
It's free.
Mufta.
It's free.
C'est gratuit!
It's free.
It's free.
that's right, it's free. We look forward to seeing you at Blanchardstown Library shortly. We look forward to seeing you back at Blanchardstown Library shortly. Hold on, go again.
Yeah, don't build me up too much.
Yeah, okay. What can you tell us about our graphic novels collection?
We have
Oh,
lots of
okay, we have an outtake. One of the most exciting additions to Blanchardstown Library is our makerspace. And oh God, my mask came down. And I also see these study pods here. Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, these are our new study spots.
Spots. Michelle here is going to tell us a little bit about our study area. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Barry.
Kira is here. What was it?
Hi, Harry.
No, not forget.